I've been joking with VW Family Farms and Doug and Stacy about the beards of the Homesteaders of America conference. We got a picture when we went to that, and you don't realize beards look good, but they kind of start to get in your way sometime when you're working on stuff. Figure out how I can lean over this without getting grease in it or whatever. I think people just don't really understand or know how it works. Then hit that subscribe button and pound that bell. Yeah! Dean Family Acres. Welcome back to Dean Family Acres. Today what we're going to be doing is replacing the cylinders on this L3300 Kubota. It's from the mid-90s. Had to run earlier and pull the cylinders, so I didn't have a chance to show you exactly how to pull those. I'm going to show you how to replace them. This is a factory Kubota loader. It's a LA480, and really wasn't that bad of a process, but I'm going to show you just how that process was done. A few photos, a little bit of video, and got those cylinders rebuilt, and then we're going to reinstall them. Time for us to take a trip and go get these cylinders rebuilt.
Oh, you watching me do this, huh?
Oh yeah.
Videotaping it.
You might make you world famous one day, Wayne.
I doubt it.
So here's the rebuilt cylinders. We'll see how it goes. It's really not that difficult. Just actually reinstalling, putting the hoses back on, and then putting the pins back in, and then we'll see how it works out. Appreciate you watching. First thing we're gonna do here is just glove up. I know you can always wash your hands, but for some reason this stuff always gets stuck under my fingers, especially grease under my fingernails. Just can't ever get it loose. So I'll do that first. These pins come out here, both front and rear. Instead of pins, it actually has little bolts, lock nuts on it. Drop in once I get my pins back in. remember, pins slide in this way and the bolts go through on the back side. And the other reminder is to make sure that you are getting your grease fittings where they face the right direction. Had to go check my pictures just to make sure I was on the right track. The extension part, the part that actually comes out down here, goes towards this back side of the tractor. Help if I'd remember lefty loosey, righty tighty. Always gets me when it's upside down. I'll tell you what, if you agree when it's upside down sometimes it gets you on the righty tighty, lefty loosey, how about give me a thumbs up on this video? That. And I've just found it easiest using adjustable to connect the hoses. Replace the hoses on this tractor. When I got it, several of them were kind of rough looking. And what I ended up doing, I had several people say, replace them all, replace them all. And some said, no, just do one at a time. I listen to the one at a time. Sometimes I come back and I'll have one replaced and I got another one that's leaky. But a lot of times, you know, I got another 3-6 months a year, and the ones that look the most cracked, they hadn't started leaking. So, and at $50 a pop, I think I'll stick with a one at a time option. One thing about replacing the hose, make sure they make them the right length. You see this one that I got replaced, they made it a little bit longer, which will sometimes be perfect. But in this situation, not so much. Alright, so one side done. Since I had to replace the nut on the other side, I took the bolts with me to the place that repacked my cylinders, and I left these here, and they're kind of nasty. The other ones I got cleaned off real good, so we'll clean these up a little bit and then we'll get started on this side. I guess some uses pins. This is just a bolt. It's actually standard, not metric, which is kind of surprising. I don't know if someone replaced the pins, but it looks like there's a holder for the head of this bolt. So maybe it's just a design that Kubota has. This part first before you hook up your hoses. It might kind of be common sense, but in reality, if you hook that up, the suction through the hoses, you might not be able to pull this out to be able to hook it up. So make sure and actually mount your cylinder before you actually hook up your hoses. When I was getting these rebuilt, I kind of jokingly told him, if I'd have known you were going to clean them up like that, which I knew they had to be done, but if I'd have known he was going to clean them up like that, I'd have brought my whole tractor. Because it definitely needs a good bath. Feels okay. Get this one started too. joking with BW Family Farms and Doug and Stacy about the beards of the Homesteaders of America conference. We have a picture when we went to that, and you don't realize beards look good, but they kind of start to get in your way sometime when you're working on stuff. Figure out how I can lean over this without getting grease in it or whatever. I think people just don't really understand or know how it works. After testing the bucket up and down a few times, we figured we're a little low on hydraulic fluid. So, next step, get that thing filled up. So, after changing that out, you gotta come and check. I don't know if you can quite see it. The sight glass, you can see how low I am. I'm probably a little low anyway because it's a leak. So to fill that up where you can, to the top, there's a fill hole right there. And I usually end up getting most of my stuff from Tractor Supply, but I was just told make sure and get the tractor utility fluid, the plus, because it's better for newer machines. So that's what I did. So we will be filling that up. You can see my double funnel method usually works well. I got one of those oil recycling funnels, and then I don't know. I think that funnel was actually my dad's. It's probably from the early 80s, and it works absolutely excellent. I'm trying to take care of it. And as you can see, now you can actually see it in the sight window. So it wasn't too bad. Probably took at least, I don't know, maybe a gallon and a half, 2 gallons. Like I said, I had a leak going before, so hopefully that will take care of it, and the front end loader will be set. And that should be it.